Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alex, and today we are going to talk about daily routines. A routine is something you do every day, again and again. Let's start with the morning. Every morning, my alarm rings at 7 a.m. I wake up at 7 a.m. However, I do not get up immediately. I like to stay in bed for 5 minutes. I stretch my arms and I check my phone. Then, at 7:05 a.m., I get up. Please remember the difference clearly. Wake up means you open your eyes, but get up means you stand up and leave your bed. So, I wake up at 7 o'clock, and I get up at 7:05. After I get up, I go to the bathroom to prepare for the day. First, I wash my face with cold water because it helps me feel fresh. Next, I brush my teeth. I always brush my teeth for 2 minutes. It is very important for a healthy smile. Then, I comb my hair in front of the mirror because I want to look good. After I finish in the bathroom, I go to my bedroom to get dressed. I take off my pajamas and I put on my daily clothes, like my shirt and my pants. Now, I am ready for food. I go to the kitchen to have breakfast. In English, we usually say, have breakfast. I usually have a big cup of coffee. I love coffee because it gives me energy for the day. I also eat toast and eggs. I sit at the table and enjoy my meal. After breakfast, I am ready to go. I check my bag, I take my keys, and I take my phone. Finally, at 8:30 a.m., I leave the house to go to work. This is my simple morning routine. Now, let's talk about the afternoon. My afternoon is usually very busy. I arrive at work at 9 a.m. and I start working immediately. I work on my computer, I answer emails, and I talk to people. I work until 12:30 p.m. At 12:30 p.m., it is lunchtime. I take a break for 1 hour. I usually have lunch with my friends or colleagues. We go to a cafeteria or a small restaurant. I often eat a sandwich, a salad, or some pasta. I drink water or juice. Lunch is very important because I need energy for the rest of the day. After lunch, I go back to work at 1:30 p.m. In the afternoon, the work is sometimes difficult and I feel a little tired. When I feel tired, I take a short break. I stand up, I walk around the office, or I drink a cup of tea. This helps me focus. I continue to work until 5 p.m. At 5 p.m., I finish work. I turn off my computer, I clean my desk, and I say goodbye to my friends. Then, I leave the office to go back home. I usually drive my car or take the bus. I arrive home at 5:45 p.m. This is the end of my afternoon. Finally, let's talk about my evening routine. The evening is my time to relax. I usually arrive home at 6 p.m. The first thing I do is change my clothes. I take off my work clothes and I put on my comfortable home clothes, like a t-shirt and sweatpants. Then I go to the kitchen because I'm usually very hungry. I like cooking fresh food. Sometimes I cook chicken with rice, and sometimes I make a big salad. I cook dinner for about 45 minutes. At 7 p.m., I have dinner with my family. We sit at the table, we eat our food, and we talk about our day. I ask them, "How was your day?" And we chat. After dinner, I do not sit down immediately. I help to clean the kitchen. I wash the dishes, and I wipe the table. It takes about 15 minutes. After the kitchen is clean, I go to the living room to relax. This is my favorite part of the day. I sit on the sofa and I turn on the television. I usually watch a movie or a series on Netflix. Sometimes I do not watch TV. Instead, I read a book or I listen to some relaxing music. I also check my social media on my phone for a short time. At 10:30 p.m., I start to get ready for bed. I lock the doors and turn off the lights in the house. Then, I go to the bathroom. I take a warm shower because it helps me sleep better. I brush my teeth again and I put on my pajamas. Finally, I go to my bedroom. I get into bed at 11 p.m. I set my alarm for the next morning. I close my eyes and I go to sleep. Good night.